So here's a brief guide to the new service interruption form. Just a quick tip for opening up the file correctly. Here we can see our service notice. So you want to click on the three dots here and you'll see your options for opening the file. The best way to do it is then to go to Open and Open in App. That will open up the file in Adobe Acrobat where you can edit. The only thing to remember is when you come to save, follow the instructions in the guide and the service interruption process, and make sure to choose a different file name. We start by choosing our impact type. In this case, we'll go down all the way as far as heating. Then we choose our building or grounds location. You'll see here it's been broken down by quadrant of the campus or by specialty campus. Once you've selected a quadrant, you can then scroll down and select the building of your choice. Note, there's also options to include grounds or another location if you need to. In this case, we'll select NW3. We can add additional location information below, such as the room, area of grounds, or anything else that may be relevant. Next, we include the reason for the service interruption and the system or utilities that would be affected. You can include a project if that's applicable. It can help if you're planning to tally up service interruptions for a specific project. Then we move on to add our BCIT contact, our contractor, ideally also with contact information, and then most importantly, our customer impact. This should be detailed and include information about any disruptions, timings, and if necessary, links to resources to help users find alternative routes around a closure, for example. Finally, we add in our commencement date and time for the work. As you'll see, it presents you with a drop-down where you select the date and then you can edit the time as I do here. In this case, we'll select 9 o'clock. We then select the expected service restoration time or date in exactly the same way. So again, the same date, and here I'm going to set the time to 11:30. There is also an option to select no unauthorized access if there is a closure around the site where you want people to remain out of, but there's no need to include that if that's not something that is required for this particular interruption. Types what is in the service interruption notice, as this will form the title of the email when we go to send it. And once that's done, we click Email and Print, which will automatically open up an email to send to the Service Interruption group using Outlook. As you'll see, this includes all of the information that we put in the form. The title of the email, that is the title of the file that you've just saved, and it also includes the PDF of the original service interruption. That's ready to send, and you can click send if you like. However, if you want to go in and format the email to make it more readable, you can do that. And it's also quite possible to attach a file, for example, a plan of the site, to make it easier for people to use. Once that's done, click send, and your service interruption will be sent.